I'm telling you, get out of my face, man. I will mace you, dude. Is that what you want? I told you to get out of my face. Can I get your name, sir?
Can I get your name?
No.
I'm telling you right now, you're under arrest.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's story features Slow County Observer, who on August 3rd of 2021 was walking down Lewis Street in Ventura County, California. As he passed through, he was stopped by a local business employee and was told he had to go back, and that the street was private. It isn't. The street, while traveled infrequently because of its dead end, is very public. After being asked to leave the area, Slow began live streaming the incident. He continues down the street, and after reaching the dead end, he turns around and heads back to leave. But as he is walking out, an employee asks what he is doing.
What are you recording?
Everything.
What?
I can't discuss it.
Can you discuss it?
No.
Well, you're on private property.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. This road's private.
No, it's not. This is West Lewis Street.
Yeah, it's a private road.
Sure.
I'm gonna call the cops.
All right, man.
The man tells Slow that he is calling the cops, but the road is public, and Slow is well within his rights to be there.
What are you gonna call the cops for? Keep your distance, man. Get out of my face. Get out of my fucking face. I'm telling you, get out of my face, man. You want mace? Is that what you want?
You get off this property.
No, I'm not on your fucking property.
Get off this property. This is a private road.
This isn't a private road.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I will mace you, dude. Is that what you want? Get out of my space, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm not touching you. Don't touch me with that. Get that out. Get that out of here. Don't touch me with that.
Get out of my face, man.
No, I'm not gonna move. This is private property. Get the f out of here.
I'm not getting out of here.
Tchotchke.
Tchotchke? Look at this guy.
The man continues to record while getting in Slow's face, blocking his movement. Slow tries to leave, but the man follows him and calls the cops to report him for trespassing on a public street, a non-existent offense.
Yeah, he's holding up a mace to my face.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I have it on video.
Slow tries to leave again, but the man follows him.
Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face.
Slow lands a direct hit, and the man finally backs off. Now that he's used his mace, Slow waits for the police to arrive on scene to avoid looking as though he is fleeing.
You just got maced. You're the one who did the
Yep.
macing? All right. Hey, buddy. You're right here. Mind coming over here with me? Go ahead. Take a seat. I'll talk to you. Okay. What happened?
This guy wouldn't leave me alone. He kept getting in my face, putting his phone in my face, following me. Tried walking away. I told him, leave me alone, get out of my personal space, more than 10 times. And he just would not leave me alone as I was leaving, so I had to mace him. I was feeling threatened.
Okay. Do you work around here?
No, I was checking everything out. This guy saw it all too.
So like you were walking around and checking stuff out and he just came out?
Came out and said, this is what you're doing is illegal, it's a private road, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a second. Okay. And where'd he come out of? Here?
Right over there, he was in that van with the open door.
So when he came at you, how close was he to you?
In my face. He touched my camera multiple times.
Okay.
Is
it on?
He had his camera just like this, right in my face, trying to like.
Okay.
And then I tried backing up, and he just kept following me, putting his phone.
Is it on? and
Yeah,
running?
yeah.
Can we review the video?
This one's live right now, so I can't really turn that off.
Well, yeah, I just want to see what you're telling me. He came up and got in your face and all that, so that's why I was like,
Yeah.
on your video since it's running.
He
right?
said he has cameras too. This one's running.
Okay. Okay. I got it for you. You got my phone? Yeah, it's okay. All right. Sir,
Hey.
how's it going? Officer Dell, Ventura Police Department. You mind kind of running me through? I know you just talked to him, but you mind
Yeah.
kind of what happened?
I was walking around recording on the public street. This guy came out of that white van.
Okay.
Told me what I'm doing is illegal and everything, and started getting in my face with his phone. I told him to back up. I backed up myself. I told him to get out of my space a bunch of times. He touched my camera. He followed me all the way to the corner. And I told him the last time to get out of my face, and he wouldn't leave me alone, so I sprayed him.
Okay. All right. All right.
This is the mace right there.
I got you. Just while we're talking, mind if I grab that from you real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anything else on you? Any other weapons?
No, no other weapons.
Gotcha. Okay. No worries. I'll wait for that. So we actually got a call about somebody over at the recycling place. Looked like it might have been.
Yeah, that was me. I was over there.
All right. Mind telling me kind of what you're doing? Looks like you got.
I'm a tourist. I'm a tourist. I'm just checking stuff out. That's what I do. I like to go around, see new areas. So.
For sure. For sure. And so is that you just filming?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Any reason in particular, or are you just kind of going around filming?
Going around. I like to.
By saying, not illegal to film people.
Right.
So I understand that. So I'm not trying to jam you up necessarily for filming people.
Yeah. No, I was just recording. That's it. Nothing.
So I understand that's something.
Yeah.
As far as where you're at, whether it being private property or not, I don't quite actually know that.
It's West Lewis Street. I looked it up. It's not.
We can handle that in a second.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if my partner got a name from you. Do you happen to have a name? Any idea?
No. If he wants to do something, you could just call me Observer.
Observer? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that because you don't have a government ID? Or?
No, I have a government
you
ID.
do? Okay.
I just prefer not to until we see if you're gonna what happens here.
Gotcha.
Not that I'm not cooperating. I told you everything that's going on, but if I don't need to, I'm not going to. You know what I mean?
I do.
Okay.
I understand that. So give me 1 second right here. Let me check my phone.
Sure.
Go anywhere.
I'll stay here.
As the officers try to figure out how to proceed, one of the officers approaches Slow for his name.
Can I get your name, sir?
Can I get your name?
No.
Well, we're gonna need your name because obviously you're involved in this incident where you sprayed the guy.
If I'm gonna get arrested or something, I'll give my name.
I haven't said that, but obviously we're just trying to identify
Right.
people.
Yeah, I don't need to give it until I get arrested or booked. So.
Okay, so you understand though, if you refuse to give your identification to us or your information, your ID, and we do place you on arrest, and there's going to be an additional charge of you resisting delaying the investigation. Right?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to be clear, right? I'm just trying to be cool about this, right? So obviously there was an issue between you and him, and that's where we're at.
This specific situation is a bit tricky. I imagine the comment section will be split fairly equally. On one side, we will hear from those who don't particularly like audits on persons other than government employees, with worries that it will turn the general public against the movement. On the other hand, will be an argument that stems from a desire to educate the public. Either way, Slow is legally allowed to walk down the street and film, and if we can dissect the rest of this without an opinion of whether he should or shouldn't be there, we're left with the real topic. According to the law, does Slow have to identify? The answer is probably. The man that was maced certainly escalated the encounter by getting in Slow's face, blocking his movement, and touching his property, so it is likely that the courts will find the macing an act of self-defense. However, it is not for the officers to determine guilt. Their job is solely to determine who may be suspected of a crime. The information that they currently have is that a man is maced and Slow admitting to macing the man in self-defense. Since the officers cannot come to the legal conclusion that it was in self-defense, the courts may find it reasonable for them to demand his identification while he is detained. The fire department now arrives, and the officers gather more information.
Am I being detained right now?
Yes, you are detained for the investigation.
Okay. What crime?
What was a possible crime?
Possible crime?
Of you spraying him in the face with a mace. And we gotta establish.
With
I know
self-defense.
you said you felt threatened, so my partner just told me obviously there's some video of it. We're just gonna confirm like what actually happened before we move further, but you are detained for the investigation.
All right. Is there a PC for what I'm being detained for?
So there is a specific section in the penal code, and I don't know it off the top of my head, but I know there's a specific section that is in relation to using pepper spray on somebody. And there is language in that section. I'm sorry that I don't know the exact section right now that we're talking, but I can look it up. But I know that in order for somebody to use pepper spray on somebody, they have to like in your case, like you stated that you felt threatened, or you were like trying to avoid some sort of conflict.
Fourth unit on scene. Okay.
So yes, that is the penal code section that we would be investigating, and or like possible misuse if it comes to find out that you did misuse it or whatever.
All right.
But that's where we're at.
The officers finally pull up the live stream to watch the interaction from Slow's perspective, but the official narrative appears to falsely claim that the officers were unable to get the video to work. More on that in a moment.
So when we go to the YouTube channel, we'll be able to like rewind it back to like where all this occurred.
Yeah, you just use your finger and drag it along the
So we're obviously
timeline.
just trying to get like your
Is
side.
it this one?
Yeah, that's me.
Click on it.
Yes. And the one that says live right now.
This one right here?
Yes.
That's the guy I just talked to. So we drag it back to 47 minutes. We should be.
This one, oh, watching now.
Yeah.
Right, all right.
It's about halfway in between.
Oh, yeah, you're literally watching us.
Right.
No, this is just...
So you have to drag your finger along the timeline.
I gotcha. And is it. Which camera?
All cameras are rolling.
This is
Yeah.
only going back 30 seconds.
He's got a GoPro, the phone. Is
This
the
one only goes
probably
back like
streaming
30
it,
seconds.
And then the
Maybe you do need the app.
See, it's like that.
They're surrounding me.
Before any of them see what Slow recorded, he is placed under arrest.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
How you doing? Hi,
I'm okay.
Sergeant Marchetti, Ventura PD. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. Just so you know right now, the officers have tried to get you information, it sounds like.
Yeah.
We haven't got that yet. That is what it is. You have what looks like some nice camera stuff.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen one side of the video. I don't know if you've shown the other side of the video.
I'm trying to give them the info.
Okay.
This is live, so I can't rewind it. Or...
That's fine. What I'm going to ask you to do is hand the camera to one of these officers. I'm telling you right now, you're under arrest.
Okay.
I can hold it.
Give to him.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else on you that's sensitive camera equipment, something you don't want broken, anything like that?
Or the GoPro.
Okay.
The GoPro, I'm assuming.
Slow was placed under arrest for 22810 G1. Any person who uses tear gas or any tear gas weapon except in self-defense is guilty of a public offense. They claimed it was clear that Slow was not threatened and that he had not used the pepper spray in self-defense. But what do you think? What would these officers have done to Slow if he had done the same thing to them? Currently, Celeste Sanchez, the DA, is continuing to prosecute. Their offer is 10 days in jail, informal probation for a year, possess no weapons during probation, trespassed from the public road, and pay the man restitution to be determined for medical expenses. Slow and his lawyer, Dan Neer, rejected all offers and the case proceeds to trial, but now it seems that the DA is playing games, abusing the system to force Slow and his counsel to appear in court over and over again for nothing. She has also withheld discovery, refusing to release body-worn camera footage or the alleged victim's footage of the incident. The DA knows that both men must travel multiple hours to appear. In Ventura, a case must be brought to trial within 30 days of the first trial day. The first trial day was May 9th, making June 8th the last day to bring this case to trial. Dan and Slow appeared on May 9th, and the DA announced that they were not prepared to start trial and didn't even bother to show up. Trial was then set for the 24th, and again, Dan and Slow appeared for the third time, but the DA was not prepared to proceed and they rescheduled again for the 26th. At this point, because the DA continued to withhold body cam footage, Slow went to the Ventura Police Department to request it, but it was ultimately denied.
So I can't just turn this in today?
No. We don't do it.
Because California Public Records Act says that I can just tell you guys verbally the records that I'm requesting.
For some reason, his failed attempt finally got the DA to give them the body cam footage. What it shows is that the officers made comments about Slow being an auditor.
Are you coming to this thing on Lewis? Yeah, it's an auditor. He was the same one that was down the street at the recycling place. The auditor is claiming this guy who works over here came at him, so he pepper sprayed him.
It also shows that the arresting officer only looked at the last couple moments of footage taken by the man who got sprayed, taking only his word as fact about what happened.
Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face.
When they appeared back in court on May 26th, for the fourth time, big surprise, the DA failed to appear again, and the judge rescheduled the trial for June 6th, the date Slow's lawyer originally requested. It also appears that the DA cannot locate or issue a subpoena to the alleged victim or get him to cooperate. The man never sent the DA his videos, so the DA has no victim and no evidence. But instead of acknowledging that they have no witness or victim, the DA will likely wait until the 30th day to dismiss the case, and then will retain Slow's seized property until the 1-year statute of limitations expires. While it appears obvious that the DA is abusing the system to grief Slow and Dan, there is no recourse. If the tables were turned and Dan wasn't ready to represent Slow, the 30-day trial window restarts. But the most sickening thing is that if the DA is not ready on the 30th day, the case is dismissed. However, the DA can refile the charges if the statute of limitations has not expired. This type of experience in US courts is not an exception, it's the norm. But the reason they don't care that the system is so broken is because all the state employees are there to get paid. Even the defense attorneys are getting paid, while defendants have to take multiple days off work and appear for trial for nothing. The only one not getting paid is the defendant, guilty or not. A speedy and smooth trial isn't of interest to anyone but the defendant, which is why the right to a speedy trial was written into the Bill of Rights. But the state has still found ways to corrupt the experience and cause undue burdens and grief. The whole situation is ridiculous. Cops making arrests after looking at half the evidence, court systems dragging out cases to keep their dockets full, and a nation of people who don't understand the most basic elements of natural rights. The system does everything it can to work against people outside the system, and it all starts with the judges. If they simply put a stop to this type of abuse, eventually the cops would have to stop their abuses because it would be futile. Before I let you go, I'd also like to mention how dumb you have to be to walk up to a camera if you don't want to be filmed. I'll let you know how things go on June 6th. But to hear the news first, be sure to check out Slow County Observer's channel. His links will be in the description and pinned comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. If you have a video you'd like to submit for review, use the link in the description or pinned comment. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for future content. And remember to like, share, and comment down below of what you think of this interaction. It really helps the channel. If you enjoy our content, try our other channels, Lackluster Limited for criminal psychology content, and The Odd Side for paranormal videos. Shirts and other merchandise are available at the Teespring store. Memberships start at just $1 if you'd like to help further support the channel and get a slick Lack logo next to your name. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All links are down below.